We originally started out as a donor-advised fund of the Rhode Island Foundation. Many of the people who were involved with the fund said, we feel like we can have more impact if we do research on the status of women and girls, do more than just grant making, perhaps even, get involved in legislation. Our mission is to invest in women and girls. We do that through research, advocacy, grant making, and strategic partnerships. And our goal is to achieve gender equity through systemic change.
The Young Women Equity Coalition program, YWEC for short, is a program that we started at RICJ during COVID. YWEC happened because, I had a dream. And thanks to the WFRI grant, this dream was able to become a reality. It was phenomenal working with them.
I truly believe in Women's Fund mission. Gender equity in sports has been right at the forefront for me. And one of the things that WFRI has been very involved in is leveling the playing field for women and girls in gender equity, policy and advocacy, and doing the right thing and getting everyone on the same page.
Some of the pieces of legislation I'm most proud of having passed during my tenure include the Fair Pay Act, codifying Roe versus Wade, increases to the minimum wage. We've done a lot to forward and advance legislation that impacts women and girls positively in the state.
When we're not at the State House, we're also providing a lot of education for our community. When we first launched our first Women's Policy Institute, there was a true need. There were lots of community professionals within their own realm that had a deep affinity and a passion to learn more about policy and advocacy that just wasn't available or offered in our state.
I joined the Policy Institute program for a couple of reasons. I've made so many great connections and it's only been a couple months. It feels revolutionary, like all of us in one room together. And I plan to continue learning and advocating for myself, for women in business, for women in tech, for Black women, for women of color, just women in general.
We have an aspirational goal right now of raising $1 million. And if we're successful in doing that, we will be able to expand our grant making, expand our programming. We're always looking at how can we change systems so that we can create a more equitable Rhode Island where everyone can thrive.